this could be the start of the Chinese effort to drive away Filipino fishermen from Reed Bank and other areas in the West Philippine Sea. So we have to think of, China always acts strategically.
Right. Calculated risk, though. Yeah.
Yes. They did not start claiming or seizing our maritime zones in 2012.
Right.
Scarborough Shoal was not the first time. They started way back. They started in 1987 when they occupied Fiery Cross Reef and put up a weather radar station. They said, this is for the benefit of everybody. It's a radar weather station. We're helping UNESCO in its global oceanic survey, but now it's an air and naval base of China. In 1988, they seized Subi Reef from the Philippines. 1988 also, they seized Johnson South Reef from the Vietnamese. 1995.
After skirmishes that led to the death of
there was a skirmish there, about 60 plus, 60, maybe 69.
So we have a precedence of Chinese violent action, right? Yeah.
Yes. So this is a gradual expansion of their hold of the South China Sea. They're incrementally expanding and expanding. The latest was actually Sandy Cay.
Right.
We always say, the last time China seized any of our territory was Scarborough Shoal. But actually, they seized Sandy Cay during this administration, 2017. Early 2017, they seized Sandy Cay. Sandy Cay is a sandbar above water at high tide now all of the time. Just 2 nautical miles from Pag-asa. Pag-asa is the largest island that we hold in the Spratly. So it's within our territorial sea. Anything that emerges from our territorial sea is our territory. So Sandy Cay is ours. The tribunal said Pag-asa has a 12 nautical mile territorial sea. It even reached Subi Reef. So, but the Chinese seized Sandy Cay from us in 2017.
So, Justice, are you saying that we have lost something also under President Duterte?
Yes, definitely.
Because they keep on saying that the previous administration lost the Scarborough Shoal. That's not Duterte's fault. But they keep on saying we didn't lose anything under President Duterte.
They lost Sandy Cay. And Sandy Cay is very crucial because the distance between Pag-asa and Sandy Cay is just 12 nautical miles. Now, Sandy Cay being now above water at high tide through the action of the waves because of the reclamation in Subi Reef, the pulverized corals, sand now drifted to Sandy Cay, and Sandy Cay became lumaki. And because it is above water at high tide, it is now entitled to a territorial sea of its own. So that will take away our territorial sea in Pag-asa. So it slices off about a third of our territorial sea. We lose a third of our territorial sea.
How big is
Pag-asa.
that?
That's larger than Quezon City.
Just for people to imagine how big this is. Yeah,
it's larger than Quezon City. That area that we will lose.
And they're like fishery resources, no?
Yes,
Mga precious resources in that area.
We have fishermen who used to go there to Sandy Cay and rest there in that sandbar, but now they cannot do that because it's surrounded by maritime militia vessels.
So kung nakatenga lang sila dyan.
Yeah,
right.
They just surround it, just like what they're doing in Scarborough Shoal. They surround it with their vessels. They have not erected anything. In Scarborough Shoal, they have not erected anything. Sandy Cay, they have not erected anything. But they surround it with their maritime militia vessel. We cannot go there.
So they have not reclaimed it for their own, but definitely they have restricted their access to that area.
They have, in effect, taken possession because you don't have to stay on top of the sandbar because what's the use of standing on top of the sandbar? But as long as you physically surround it, prevent others from coming in, you have actual possession, actual control. And we have lost that the same way that we lost Scarborough Shoal. So 2017 is the last act of China in seizing our territory because that sandbar being above water at high tide is now territory. So
we lost Sandy Cay under President Duterte.
Under President Duterte, we lost a very important geologic feature, Sandy Cay.